ASAP Rocky, you had been telling me that he is expected in a court on Monday over an assault charge. Kind of break down what we're going to see there. ASAP Rocky, of course, another famous artist, a rapper, and he is with Rihanna. They have 2 children together, very much in the public eye. But ASAP, an assault case, tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, this is a preliminary hearing where we're a ways away from a jury trial, but this is the procedural step in California state courts where a judge will decide if there's enough evidence to support the charges against ASAP Rocky and if he can be held over for trial is the kind of slang term that they use around the courthouse. But this is the first chance for the evidence to be aired against him. And he's accused of shooting another rapper, a guy that he went to high school with in New York, actually, and was part of the ASAP, not really a rap group, but kind of a group of creative artists who pursued their own endeavors, and they'd all known each other since high school. And obviously Rocky made it big out of all of them. He made it really big. And but he and Relli, Terell is his first name, and he goes by Relli, ASAP Relli, go back a ways, and they were having differences. And Relli claims that Rocky fired 3 to 4 shots at him, and that one of the shots actually skimmed his knuckles. They were on a street corner in the Hollywood area of Los Angeles, and Rocky ended up getting charged with 2 counts of first-degree assault with a firearm. So those are pretty serious charges. It's what the rapper Tory Lanez was charged with for shooting Meghann Thee Stallion, and he ended up in prison for 10 years. So ASAP Rocky, it's still very early in the process, and he has a defense attorney who's made it clear he's going to take this to a trial. The defense attorney is actually Joe Tacopina, who represents a lot of high-profile clients in the country, including Donald Trump. But on Monday is going to be the final, probably the final day of testimony, where it's not a full jury trial, but the prosecutor is presenting the basic evidence that they have, and the judge is going to decide whether this can move forward to a jury or not. A couple of weeks ago, we heard from Relli himself, the alleged victim who testified. So I think we're going to be hearing from some law enforcement officer, at least one, on Monday.
You know, Meghann, I was going to say very reminiscent to that trial, the case with Meghann Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. And of course, we know how that turned out. So much public opinion around that, too. The 10 years in prison, a big deal, especially when it comes to something that, shooting claims. It was very interesting to see kind of how that played out. And Tory Lanez did have so many letters of support, even on his behalf. And still, 10 years, a very long time. Resolution to that case. Meghann Cuniff, legal affairs journalist. We always appreciate you here at Live Now from Fox. It's great to see that we can have this resolution to, well, seeming resolution to this Cassie Diddy lawsuit. But again, we look forward to inviting you again because so many other cases within the entertainment industry, specifically, that we have our eyes on. And so we welcome you back anytime.
Great. Thank you so much for having me.